No, no, no.
Is this you? Does the thought of putting yourself out there on the web for anyone to see and criticize you worry you? The fear of being judged or receiving negative comments can be daunting for anyone stepping into the world of online content creation. Okay, that's interesting, but how can you win this fear? Let's take a look. Before I start giving tips, I want to give some context by telling my story. I had published some videos here and there, but I felt like the next logical step would be to make a video where I explain something, and that would require me to use my voice. It took me whopping 6 months to make it, because I was kinda lazy, but you know, I uploaded the video, I would just have to press that publish button. But I just couldn't. I told myself that this was actually just a test video, and the next video would go up for real. Another 4 months passed and I had made this video. Somehow publishing the video didn't seem to be any easier. Who would have thought that doing nothing about that fear wouldn't help it? So I just let it sit as an unlisted video until one day I got the strength to press that button. Next morning I woke up at like 7 AM and I just couldn't get to sleep until I could check out those analytics. During the night I had gotten 2 really positive comments on that video. It felt great, but even that didn't convince me that the video was good enough. So I just kept switching it from unlisted to public depending on how I was feeling at that moment. It was really hard because I was overthinking all the things that could happen because of the video. What if someone saw it? What if someone hated it? Story over for now. Why did this happen? The reason your mind does this is because your channel might present a whole another picture of you than you have ever showed anywhere else. It gets uneasy about the fact that you have never done this, and now you're basically like putting yourself on display for everyone to see. Sometimes I do wish that I was making videos about football or something, just because that is much more mainstream and normal, I guess. But I can still think of people that wouldn't want to see my football videos, or wouldn't have anything nice to say about it. Just pick the thing that interests you the most. Also, you might feel like the video is horrendous. You can probably point out 100 different things wrong with it, which can make it feel like it's not even worthy of taking space in YouTube servers. I found myself thinking the same, but honestly, only because I wanted to postpone the day I would actually have to publish something with my voice. Secondly, your brain might make these absurd scenarios where you get bullied to death all of a sudden. But like, which is worse? Being bullied for your channel, which is incredibly unlikely, or stop pursuing something you really want to do. And again, nothing will ever come of it anyway. Not every person in your life is dubious twist villain, but I mainly say this to quiet the part of my brain that makes these things up, just so I will stay in place. Also, you will realize one day that this fear is dumb and it will make you feel dumb. If you're still not convinced, try doing this visualization. You learn that someone you know actually produces music, makes beats and whatever. How do you react? Oh, cool. You sort of just forget about it and continue worrying about whatever is going in your life. Instead of thinking of bad things that could happen, only think of good outcomes. And let's give myself some time and come back later. Nowadays, publishing a video doesn't bother me anymore. Maybe like 5% of what it used to. You might be thinking, just get to the point, what is the best way to win this fear? Sadly, the answer is exactly what you would expect. Just keep publishing, okay? It gets exponentially easier to publish the more you do it. So just keep pushing, and eventually you're just like, oh yeah, remember when that used to be scary? Now it ain't anymore. If you're like me, it might feel grueling, honestly. It's just good because that's just like part of the growth is the pain. So this whole thing has taught me a lot. For example, when I feel like I haven't changed at all, I look back at this fear and the difference is night and day. Because I can tell myself, remember that time when like you just couldn't press that publish button? Well, no more. Also, it made me realize how quickly I can change my thinking if I just push myself. That being said, if you are like me, it will be hard, but have you ever realized that the only things that you are proud of doing are always the ones that initially felt hard? Some of those things you're not even sure you could pull off again. Okay, that's all. Hopefully you found this video helpful and interesting. Watch this video right here if you wanna learn how to edit more efficiently. See ya.